We continue to break down the most interesting and illustrative projects at CES 2026 in Las Vegas. And this time, the focus shifts toward ultra-realistic companion robots that blur the line between machine and human. Particular attention at CES 2026 was drawn to the booth of Realbotix, a company known for its realistic androids and developments in emotional and social interaction between humans and artificial intelligence, which brought several demonstration solutions to the show, illustrating what the future of personal AI companions could look like. One of the key figures at the booth was Aria, a realistic companion robot with highly detailed facial expressions, eye movements, and natural reactions to human speech. Aria demonstrated live interaction with visitors, holding conversations, recognizing voices, responding to the emotions of the interlocutor, and adapting her communication style to each individual, based on a combination of language models, computer vision, and complex facial motor control that creates a sense of real presence rather than that of a typical voice assistant. Alongside Aria, the company introduced a new realistic android named David, who, unlike the more socially oriented Aria, is positioned as a universal humanoid with a focus on demonstrating human-like movement anatomy, stable eye contact, and expanded interaction scenarios. And at the booth, he was used to showcase smooth facial expressions, speech synchronization with facial movements, and real-time responses to audience questions, highlighting the potential of such robots in education, services, and personal assistance. Another humanoid from Realbotix also captured public attention, an ultra-realistic robot named Melody. Unlike other demonstration models, Melody was focused not so much on technical details as on live, continuous interaction with exhibition visitors. Throughout the day, Melody acted as a full-fledged AI companion. She engaged in conversations with guests at the booth, answered spontaneous questions, maintained eye contact, and reacted to the interlocutor's intonation and mood. Thanks to highly detailed facial expressions, natural head movements, and the synchronization of speech with subtle lip motions, the interaction felt less like communicating with a machine and more like talking to a real person. Separate interest among visitors was sparked by an unusual exhibit, a robotic head used by Realbotix as a standalone demonstration platform, where without a full body, engineers develop facial expressions, micro-movements, gaze behavior, speech synchronization, and emotional reactions, everything that makes interaction with a machine truly lifelike. This system is called Aria Vision and is equipped with cameras and sensors that allow it to recognize faces, track a conversation partner's gaze, and analyze gestures, facial expressions, and contextual cues in real time, effectively serving as a specialized vision module and smart robotic head responsible for visual perception and environmental analysis. In addition to presenting the updated humanoid robot Atlas, which we discussed earlier, Hyundai Motor Group at CES 2026 showcased another direction of future robotics: autonomous parking robots capable of completely changing how urban parking is organized. Instead of conventional automated parking systems, Hyundai introduced compact mobile robots that do not work with the steering wheel or pedals, but interact directly with the vehicle itself. These flat autonomous platforms drive under the car's wheels, carefully secure them, and synchronously lift the vehicle just a few centimeters, after which they can move it in any direction: forward, backward, sideways, or even rotate it in place. The exhibition visitors were also drawn to the humanoid robot North from Sharpa, one of the most talked about new arrivals at CES 2026, which demonstrated how next-generation robotics can perform complex tasks previously accessible only to humans. At the booth, the robot actively interacted with guests, playing table tennis with them, taking photos of visitors, handing out playing cards, and demonstrating fine motor skills by folding simple paper figures. These demonstrations clearly showed that next-generation humanoid robots are already capable not just of moving, but of confidently working with objects, navigating space, and communicating with people in real time. In addition to humanoid robots and futuristic AI systems, CES 2026 also showcased practical technologies that directly improve everyday life. One such example was WheelMove, which presented a compact electric module for wheelchairs that can turn a standard manual wheelchair into an electric one in just seconds. The device attaches to the front, takes over the main traction, and allows the user to move easily around the exhibition while controlling motion with one hand. During the demonstration, WheelMove confidently pulled the wheelchair forward, assisted with acceleration, and reduced strain on the user's arms, clearly showing how solutions like this can significantly increase mobility and independence in daily life. Unitree G1 robots are already known for being able to do backflips, quickly get up after falling, and maintain balance like athletes. But a Chinese user found a far more down-to-earth use for them. He tasked 2 androids with washing a car while calmly watching the process and sipping coffee. The robots hold high-pressure washers, move in sync, and try to replicate human actions. This is a clear demonstration that humanoids are beginning to move beyond shows and laboratories and are testing themselves in the most ordinary household tasks. Today, they wash cars worse than a human, but not long ago, they could not even stand on their feet. And if robots originally designed for acrobatics and industry are already taking on household work, the question is no longer whether they will be able to help at home, but when this will become the norm. Agile Robots has officially unveiled its first humanoid robot, Agile 1. Agile 1 is designed to replicate the human body as closely as possible. It has articulated limbs, exceptionally dexterous hands, and even an expressive face, capable of conveying facial expressions and intent. The robot can see, sense, and autonomously interact with its environment. Thanks to a large number of sensors, it recognizes objects, evaluates distances, pressure, and texture, and makes decisions in real time without external control. This is especially important for work in areas where humans were previously required, such as manufacturing, logistics, laboratories, and complex technical environments. TARS has demonstrated what its engineers call needle kung fu, a breakthrough in controlling robots that work with soft and unstable materials. The TARS robot autonomously performs embroidery, demonstrating sub-millimeter precision on fabric. At first glance, this looks like technological art, but in reality, it represents one of the most difficult challenges in robotics. Soft materials constantly deform, shift, and behave unpredictably, and to work with them, a robot must see, sense, and correct its movements in real time, literally at the level of human motor skills. Most importantly, TARS has already transferred this capability into industrial applications. The same level of precision is used to assemble cable harnesses, a task that for years was considered too complex to automate. If machines have learned to handle a needle and thread, the next step is any kind of work that requires jewel-like precision. Norfas has introduced the humanoid service robot Hobbs W1, which the company itself describes as a professional all-rounder for the real world. Hobbs W1 is designed not for laboratories or exhibitions, but for live interaction with people. It features a bionic head, an interactive display for communication, and expressive facial animations that make dialogue more natural. The robot is equipped with dexterous hands with 6 degrees of freedom and robotic arms capable of precise manipulation, from handing over documents to working with objects. It navigates autonomously, greets visitors, answers questions, and escorts people without operator involvement. Such robots are intended for use in banks, business centers, hospitals, hotels, and government institutions, anywhere administrators, consultants, and reception staff are needed today. The Korean humanoid IREX sets a new standard for what the hands of future robots should be like. Each of its limbs has 15 degrees of freedom, a level close to that of the human hand. But it is not just about dexterity. One arm of IREX can lift up to 30 kilograms, and the force at the fingertips reaches 40 newtons. This means the robot can be both powerful and extremely precise at the same time. These hands are designed not only for heavy work. IREX is capable of performing delicate, almost jewelry-like actions, such as painting with a brush while precisely controlling pressure and movement. Write in the comments what you like the most after watching this video. Subscribe to the Karo Show channel so you don't miss the next episodes. Bye for now.